Hello folks, how's it going? And welcome back to another Trepidation video, where today is going to be all about the survivor abilities. This update dropped a little over a week ago and has given survivors, well, abilities. The update name makes sense, right? And so what this video is going to be is a general overview with some gameplay of my very first time messing about with the new abilities, really. But without much further ado, let's have a look at this survivor abilities update. Before we actually jump into the abilities themselves, it is important to note that survivors have been sorted out into their own different classes. You can see in the bottom right that Jake is, for example, an engineer. If you go over to Sadie here, you can see that she is a healer. You get the point, right? Survivors have been divided under 5 new classes, which are engineer, healer, duelist, support, and informant. Now, what these classes do themselves is, depending on the class, you get a small passive buff for certain interactions. What I mean exactly with that is, let's take engineer, for example, right? If we head over to Jake right here and head over to this little button as well, it will tell you view ability info. It tells you right here at the bottom that engineers gain a 3% increase to objective speed. Now, the same thing obviously goes for the other classes. For healers, you get a 3% increase to your healing speed, and you get the ability to heal survivors without medkits. And I'm going to put the emphasis on the word heal here. With healing, we mean just healing survivors that are bleeding, not on the ground waiting for a revive. Duelists, on the other hand, get a 3% damage increase. Then we have support, which extends the duration of buffs they grant, excluding haste, by the way, by 2 seconds. And informants, which is just a Wesley, by the way. Jake is also the only engineer. Informants extend the duration of their exposure effects by 2 seconds, and they also bypass concealment. Informants completely bypass that slasher buff. And those are all the classes that you need to know and what they do. Now, besides the class and the small passive buff that they get from being in that class, survivors also all have their own unique ability that you can use throughout your matches. Abilities are a powerful tool that can help you and other survivors out significantly. The kind of ability that a survivor has depends on the class that they're in. So the ability is typically themed around what class they're in. So you'll see, for example, that duelists are usually more on the offense, like with Brutalizer here, Darius. Whereas, let's say, healers, like Sadie, have a ability that revolves around healing. It's also probably important to know that you do need to set a keybind to be able to use your ability, basically. You can set a keybind for using your ability 1 right there. I've got it set to Z. That said, let's jump into how abilities actually work in game. So right at the start of a match, you will notice that you have a little new diamond icon in the bottom right of your screen, and it starts off at 0% progress. As soon as the match starts, the ability itself will build up very slowly on its own throughout the match. However, you can also perform certain actions related to your survivor's class to get your ability faster. To get more into the specifics, as an engineer, you can get your ability faster by doing objectives. Healers build up their ability faster by healing and reviving other survivors. They can also do objectives, but they get their ability at a slower rate than healing. Duelists can build up their ability by dealing damage to the slasher. Duelists also build up their progress by being in chase, I think. I'm not exactly sure on that because it was hard to tell throughout my science, but I do know that they get some bonus progress from getting out of chases alive. Supports build up their ability by supporting other survivors. Some ways you can get your ability as a support is by doing objectives, healing other survivors, taking hits for other survivors, applying buffs to other survivors. Those are a few of the actions that you can get your ability faster with as a support that I discovered myself. And then informants are to me the most interesting when it comes to getting their ability, because they need to be near the slasher. So the closer they are to the slasher, the quicker they build up their progress. The only condition they have is that they must not be in chase if they are near the slasher, or they simply don't get that much progress at all. But what informants also can do is expose the slasher to all survivors. And I'm saying to all survivors because that is what I've discovered that gives you progress. And you can do that with perks like autopsy report, forensics, spyware, ambitious bomb. The conclusion is every single class can do certain actions to get their ability faster. Now, once your ability hits 100% progress, that is where you can finally use it with your ability 1 keybinds. And when you've used your ability, it goes back to 0% progress, and it will require you to perform your actions again to build it up once more. And that is everything you need to know about this survivor ability update. Now, if you want to see these abilities in action, I've got some gameplay coming up of me trying them out for the very first time. But if you enjoyed this overview or found it useful so far, then let me know by dropping a like down below. And if you're new around these parts, consider subscribing as well if you like what you're seeing so far. That said, let's jump into some ability gameplay. Jake, what does one do? Search. Unleash a short burst of electricity. Direct hits on objectives alleviates regression and increase the completion rate by 5% for 20 seconds. Direct hits on enemies deal 240 damage, inflict a 65% shackled for 1.5 seconds, and disfigured for 3 seconds. Okay, so it's like an it is an anti-regression tool and a little stun. Alright. I'm playing during a restream and I'm getting bullied by Jasper. Get out! But like I said, engineers should profit from doing objectives to get their ability quicker. Ooh, wait, the skill check UI got a little glow up, to say the least. Anyways, it's time for some Gen Rush gameplay. My favorite thing to do in this hit game called Trepidation. It's time for some Gen Rushing gameplay from yours truly, Chicken Man. And let's hope by the end of this song that I have my ability ready, and that I didn't get disturbed by the slasher from getting my ability. I want to shock this slasher pretty please. By the way, shout out to V for hosting Trepidation 2. Oh no! No. For fuck's sake. I'm not having this, alright? I am... No! No! It's that one guy from Poppy Playtime. Hey, and would you look at that? We have our ability ready. Now, whether we need it to stop a objective from regressing or to stun the slasher, that is completely up to us now. Once it is 100% progress, it is just full on ready. Oh, for goodness sakes, why don't you stay there? Why don't you stay there? You goober. No. I did get to shock them. That was funny. Oh god, they're still after me, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. Oh, they are. Oh jeez, does V know it's me? Does V know it's me? Come on. Bruh, I'll take it. 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 Now we make our way over to this end gate over here. Oh, would you look at that? No, it's halfway done. We love to say it. Now if we... Oh, it is Warden of Darkness. Oh, that was short-lived. Let's help you. Let's help you. Let's help you. Let's help you. Out. Come back to me. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it's been... Oh, right. Warden of Darkness. Got it. No, V. Oh, my God. That was too close. That was too close for comfort. What the heck? What the heck? Let me taser you for that. Let me taser you for that. Yeah, you stay right there. So close. I'm just gonna go in. Goodbye. Goodbye. Right, so next up, we're going to play a Duelist. And I specifically chose Garcia because of their charge ability. You can basically charge into the slasher. And when you collide with them into a wall, you deal damage and you stun them. Right, right. Okay. Interesting turn of events here. Oh, you shit. You still saw me, dude. Nope. Nope. I'm not having it. Oh my God. Oh, there they are. There they are. There they are. Oh, yeah, look. They've got some kind of speed going on. There we go. We've dealt some damage. Oh, hi. Ah, great. Just great. What do they have? Oh, they've got something like that. Okay, got it. There we go. Let's deal some damage. And that should charge our ability, which is great. There we go. Right, I've had it. Let me do this. Yep, I knew it. Goodbye. How about you don't? Aww. Brother. Brother. You gotta be joking. Oh, we got this. This radar's gone. This radar's gone. I'm not having this. You're coming with me, bozo. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my God. We'll take it. I'm not taking that risk. I'm not taking that risk. And that is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video on the survivor abilities or found the overview useful, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button down below. And if you're new around these parts and like my stuff, consider subscribing for more of my content in the future. Thank you so much for watching, folks, and I will see you in my next one. Take care.